Blessings and peace. Blessings and peace. Islam, Islam. I, self-law, and mathematics. I know what you're thinking right now. Wait a minute, Ice. Isn't the original term I, self-law, am master? Which you're absolutely correct. But to understand numbers and its proper placement and form, you better understand what mastery exactly is. Especially from, 360-degree transmutation. Arm, leg, arm, head. Within the full circle of man and his knowledge of self is the architecture of that circle. That eye of God inside of his mind is the all-knowing and fully encompassing 360 degrees of understanding. If you look at Psalms 82, verse 1, God standeth in the congregation, the body of the mighty, Ruach, spirit, flame, fiery truth. He judges among the gods, rightly dividing his word of truth, the right frame of mind, the right hemisphere, above his lower frequency, or his rib, Eve, his ego, vanity, and emotions. Now, if you look at a rib, is it crooked or straight? See, law and order within man, just like it was within Atom, is found in his higher state of consciousness, of peace. And with peace is the absence of that confusion from the chaos of his lower frequency or lower self, his ego, which is Satan or Judas. This is upon the foundation in which the science of life, the mind, is found, his supreme mathematics. Photons, neutrons, frequency, gamma rays, energy, vibration, is the law and order of our universe, which is our mind. This is the science of Islam. I, self, law, am mathematics. I, self, law, am master of my peace. Peace is supreme understanding between man, being indicative to his awareness between people and his self to the benefit as the whole in the whole. Because in due time every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess the truth of the true and living God. I, self-law, am master, with the ability to extend human life because into a light body of photonic energy that vibrates at a very high frequency and confers the power of instant manifestation of thoughts. And those thoughts permeate through the brain waves as our prophet. That is why it's essential to maintain the clarity and purity of thought, staying neutralized and being in the now. With our mother, wisdom, which inhabits that realm of understanding, of peace, are archangels. See, carbon-based bodies, our neutrons are the God descendant of Adam, atoms, that make up ourselves, but we are also the atoms of the gods that make up the universe. As above, so below. As within, so without. 666 is the carbon atom in man, carbon 12, one of 5 elements, the 5%er. In the human DNA, that is composed of 6 protons, 6 electrons, and 6 neutrons, which equates to 666. Carbon 12, the 12 tribes of Israel, the 12 disciples, the 12 constellations, is the most abundant of the 2 stable isotopes of the element carbon, accounting for 98.89% of carbon. It's the abundance that is due to its process created in the stars as dust, making it triple alpha. Carbon derives from the Latin carbo for coal. In Isaiah 6:6, then one of the seraphim flew to me with a live coal in his hand, which he had taken with tongues from the altar. The name seraphim meaning the burning ones, atom. Where did Adam come from? The east. The Garden of Eden. Job rose from the east, from the bowels of death. Death to himself. When combined with oxygen and hydrogen, carbon can form many groups of biological compounds. Things in civilization was made through our state of mind. Frequency in the mind as Arabic numerals. They lie at the heart of existence. Behind every fabric of our universe, our mind perspective, the 120 degrees from the singularity of the pre-Big Bang. You know, the Big Bang Theory, which is bringing light into our void universe, our mental perspective, to the vastness of multiplicity, irritating throughout our infinity, our introspection. The numbers are our fundamental to all substance of our character, structures of our principles, and the laws of our nature. Numbers used to center our intention on a precise meaning of our understanding. Like if you look at the number 0, which is wisdom, synchronizing intelligence, our super consciousness, or the God in you, or the eternity in the mind as wholeness, and the alpha and the omega state. The left and right brain connected with the Christos pineal gland. Or the mind's eye. The number 1, the transparent intelligence of self-consciousness, single-mindedness, or original man. 2, uniting intelligence, the subconscious, the duplicity, the inner conflict of the mental state and emotional state, or the jihad within, the reproduction of memory, concealment and illusion. Number 3, the luminous intelligence, our imagination, our multiplication, our preservation, our conservation, or our unfolding of the truth and expression of 144 hertz. You know, the 144,000, the chosen few that light. Number 4, constituting intelligence, our ability to reason, our memory, and our genius, or our provisionary guidance, our leadership. Number 5, our triumphant and eternal intelligence, our intuition through meditation, adaptation through our ability to listen and process. 6, the disposing intelligence, our balance, our symmetrical scope, our peace within our polarity of mind. 7, our house of influence, through the divine will of influence, our state of rest in our reasoning and righteousness. 8, the secret of rhythm of vibration, through the cycles of evolution and involution within ourselves. 9, intelligence of will, our determination, our why, our optimism. 10, our law of sowing and reaping. 11, our equilibrium, our teacher, our justice, our order, our rightly dividing from right and wrong. And 12, our stable intelligence through patience. The gamma rays are the warring angels that comprehend the science and the dynamics upon the layers of energy fields and electromagnetic grids within the heavens, a higher state of consciousness to help guide you through the extreme and dangerous situations, you know, from the mental diseases or the mental dis-ease. In 2 Kings 6:18, verse 19, the time when Elisha the prophet, revelation internal, stood on the side of a mountain, the difficulty of our life, with the Syrian army surrounding him, the trouble at no end within our 360-degree perspective. The king of Syria Your fear had ordered the demise of Elisha, our hope, faith, and belief. Now, hopefully, you have gained an understanding of the supreme and divine law within. Blessings and peace.